Thank you. Alright, it's Jules News here, and we're back with the next thing. What I accidentally clicked on while trying to get this all situated was, he's like, whoa, Dave, what happened to you? Look, whoa.
I know, I don't look half bad for a damn line. I waited for so long to see you again. I waited here for over 30 years.
Oh, 30 years, sir?
They seem to be in it from over 30 years ago, so they could just sort up their problem.
Heh.
One, someone tore down the flag and took me with them to a cheesy horror attraction.
Continue.
It was an okay hit for a while. And we promised we give it pizza. One thing was missing. You. Every night, I searched the halls of that bay, looking for you.
Why are you so addicted to me, sir?
And led around by the whole flag of that plastic balloon Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I thought you had to come back eventually, right?
Yes.
You can always come back.
Yeah.
What? You did. Eventually, the place caught on fire for no fucking reason and burned down.
For no reason?
They sold pieces away as an option, but couldn't find a home for me. How familiar. So, I found my home. I spent 30 years in that same room, without a speck of fight in the end. I thought, Sportsy would have busted me out by now. He must have finally kicked the bucket for good.
Yeah.
But then, what do I read in the paper? The new Freddy is now open full business. It had to be you. You had to come back and call me to you.
No, I didn't call you to me at all.
You can always come back. I knew you wouldn't leave me.
I literally have no soul. I'm literally a corpse walking.
Let's go home. What?
No. I own a restaurant now. I can't take you home.
That's no problem. What? Take me back with you. I can't help you run the show. I buy. He kept back. See, unusable. It will be just like old times. Take me with you.
You became a monster, Dave.
Don't say that, oldest boy. I'm still a person. I just look different now. Is all.
Run fast as your legs can carry you.
Come back, oldest boy.
No!
Don't run away. In time, when you feel alone again.
Don't say it like that! I've never ran away before. I've never ran away before. I normally salvage him by now. I've never ran away before. He's still out my window. Doesn't matter what choice I make, he's still gonna be out my window. I have tried to set things right again. Go to your workshop. He followed you home again. Of course he did. He's outside my window. goodness he can't get upstairs. I'm going back to my Dave. Not your feral side. You know what you have to do. You have to go inside. Ah, Dave.
Squootsy, you came back. Thank God.
Of course I came
I
back.
was wondering who'd leave, Ann. It's fantastic to see you again.
Likewise, Dave. So it's been a month. Do you recall what I asked you to do for me?
Oh, don't worry. Squootsy, I found us a real good lead. A spec for the lead, if you will.
Oh.
Yeah, I ended up remembering something quite interesting. You remember that horrifying fucking puppet that Freddy Fazbear is kept in that damn music box, right?
That we put a lock on? I mean... Yeah, of course I do. Why?
Well, that puppet used to visit you a lot, searching for lost or damned souls in his places of abandoned vaults. It came from another, deeper part of the flip side.
Wait, there's more to this place?
You didn't think that this was it, did you? This place only covers like 3 old Freddy's locations. The flip side, much like the surface of the eye, where an onion is layered, the deeper you go. Well, I tend to stay as close to reality as I can for a reason. It's been so long since I've seen that puppet. What ventured beyond this part of the...
Let me see. Is there any way you can get there?
Fine. Just step into the portal.
What portal?
Why, that one, of course, the oldest boy.
I hate this fucking place cut so goddamn much.
If you want to find that puppet-faced bastard, this is the only way.
Okay, I'm gonna beat
The
your
only
ass.
way, the oldest boy.
Alright then. Let's do this.
Ladies first. Sports.
Dave, I'm gonna shove your ass in the toilet.
We've arrived. Beastie eyes.
So this is layer 2, eh? It's very familiar. I worked in a ton of locations that look like this one.
Yeah, don't say. Sports. This realm represents any Freddy's locations that were built in the late 80s, I believe. So plastic robots could be lurking around anywhere. And you know as well as I do that just one spike.
Yeah. Come on, let's get going. Dave, you also bite.
Oldest boy.
You also bite, Dave. Hi. Oh. At least it's just Bon Bon. Might as well just keep hitting it. a security door.
Looks like it. Sportsy. How straight. I've never seen anything like that here before. I wonder if it's possible to go too far down and find yourself a drag.
There is. Thanks for bringing up the mood, Dave.
Worry not. Sport old.
Oh, what? Sport old? It's sportsy. Or old sport.
I happen to vaguely recall the location of it once and these four release buttons. I'm sure the closed blaster and the button are hooked up to one another. We press the button, up that fucker come. Come
That
on,
makes sense.
Sportsy. Time to press a motherfucking button.
And of course, it's way over there. Seriously? Blue boys? I'm not even gonna question it. Just go. This has always been a weird game. Climb.
Alright? Come on. I've just realized the perfect place to check.
Uh-huh.
If my suspicions about this ethereal location are correct, this place should have a prize corner. If any woman, this place is unimaginably and horrifyingly haunted. It'll be the one.
Why that one?
Oh, please. That's where Matt voice. Even the spirit world respects how creepy a fucking urgent one.
Makes sense, I guess.
Come on, Sportsy. That ghost ain't gonna bust itself.
This place really needs to tone it down with the 80s. I just want to know what happened to Matt. Did he actually kick the bucket? Did he, you know, just accept that he was going to die a virgin? I just want to know. In my experience of how many times I've watched somebody play this and me playing it, I've yet to see that. The prize corner where creepy fucks live.
Well, here we are. Sportsy. The prize corner.
Yes.
Look at that counter. In all of its horrifying hauntedness.
It doesn't look all alluring to me, Dave.
Give it a second. Maybe something will pop into existence if we sit in silence for 3 or so seconds. Well, there we have it. Old
That was like
boy.
1 second.
Something.
Jack? Is that you? Is that really you? Yeah, it's me. I go by Coy now. Coy? It's been so long. Dee? What are you still doing here? I thought you would have passed on by now. If I had passed, you would have stayed behind, come up with the rest of those souls that remind you. Not that many real men here, aside from the spectacular robots. This place has been deathly empty. I understand. I got to see you again.
Wait, hold on a second. Sports, what are you calling that thing D? Isn't that a human name for girls? Why on earth do you call it that?
Dave, this is Dee. She's... Hold on. Just a second. I know that voice. Is that Dave Miller? The Kennedy Strangler?
Flash, or whatever the scaly hide cover in my body is made out of.
Jack, why would you bring him here to me? Is that how you get your 6 kicks nowadays? He's my friend, D. He's here to help. Dave Miller, here to help? Oh my god, you haven't changed at all. Were your bentums that you took not enough? I'm not an idiot, Jack. I know every time you guys become friends, a child bodies appear behind you. God, I can't let this happen.
D, relax. I've learned my lesson in junk.
I was hoping you could come back to find me, Jack. Now, I sincerely hope that you haven't. You're gonna fill the place with souls after soul. Until no child is left alive is going to be able to sleep. Think of the orphanage. Think of the orange and purple boogeyman lurking outside the bedroom window. I'm gonna do what I should have done 50 years ago. D. I don't want to hurt you. But if you get physical, I will have to defend myself. Well then, I'm Dad, Jack. Alright, Dave. Defend yourself, don't seriously hurt her, though.
Payment for this thing's I'm fucking noodle lips.
Okay. Calm down, we don't want to hurt you. I know you both too well. The moment I let my guard down, you'll tear my limbs off and throw my head and torso into the trash compactor. No. I'm ending this right now. For everyone.
I'm going to fill that plastic fucking ass of you with cow cheese for my nachos.
For my nachos? Just the way you said nachos? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Even though I don't really like hurting her. You know that you can't keep this up forever, D. I'm gonna tear your insides out, you pathetic orange piece of bear refuse.
Hey, don't talk about my orange baby that way.
Oh, Dave! My orange baby like that. Dave! Oh yeah, and just so you guys know, I'm not supposed to win this fight. It's fucked.
Look, I'll give it to you. Puppet face. You sure don't go down easy.
If you want to be honest, that lasted a lot longer than my other ones did. I didn't go easy for the first time either.
Wait, should I have known that?
Yes! I was one of the first victims you and Henry abducted. Number 3.
Wait, hang on a second. You're the girl. The one Henry took away from.
Oh, so you do remember. Well, I can remember quite a bit too, William. Do you remember what that satanic fuck did to me, William? To call my dad clean, or had been called Fredbear Big Bone.
I was never okay with what Henry did, I swear. I tried to dog him out of it.
I I'm no different from any of the children that you murdered of your own flotulation, William. You're evil. No two ways about it. Now, you've consumed my own flesh and blood.
What? Freddy? What? How did you know what that thing's name was?
Dave. She was my sister.
Oh, no, I had no.
So now you feel remorse? Now for what you know who I am?
What?
I was one of my 20 cousins. Other kids all had families too, Dave.
What? Henry told me.
You stopped so many childhoods, Dave. Sure, you knew what you were doing, or you were done to take away from your victims.
I was doing you a favor.
A favor? You took every future birthday I could have had. Every Christmas morning, every walk-ship perk of my family. I never got to grow up, get married, have children of my own. My future died because of you. Don't you remember your own childhood? Didn't you have any idea what you were taking away from us?
I remember my own childhood, if you could call it that.
Oh, I get it. How pitiful. The killer of a child past. I saw a victim of his shitty actions have to feel bad for it. Well, no. I'm sorry, that didn't cut it, William. You aren't the only one here with a far from idyllic childhood. Me, Jack, me, and our brother Peter were orphans.
I'm sorry to hear that. I take it Jack is Schwartzy's true name. Then...
Yes, it is. Yeah, but honestly, Koi's fine too. Our parents died in a car crash. I'll have you know, leaving Jack Peter in working full time to support
Hey,
me.
don't worry, sis.
Don't ever call me that.
I know how you feel. I never had any parents either.
Wait, you must have had somebody you survived adulthood.
Well, from a young age, I was cast out of an orphanage. Turns out nobody really wants to adopt an orphan kid. New York City in the 1950s. Good luck if you were homeless. You'd be lucky to get a nickel most days. People find goodwill and charity tedious after so long of hearing about the needy children. So, I learned how to play the trombone.
The trombone.
Fat one for bread, drank rainwater, slept wherever it was at work. I survived, didn't I?
I don't understand. You lived such a hardship and yet... Where did you go? What happened to next?
Well, I ran away from home. Went troll. Traveled for a while through upstate New York. Drank rainwater in Utica. Steam dams in Albany. Then, near the border, I saw something different. Something wondrous.
What was it?
Dr. Miller's fantastical where factors is made real, and life has me a local traveling circus starting right on its way to Vegas. I snuck in, not having a ticket, and my God, quite the place, let me tell you. Hot dogs, clowns, plants, excitement, and in the center of it all stood the ringmaster. Stout fella, big complexion, in a pinstripe outfit with his signature hat and bow tie. He was Dr. Henry Miller. I was standing in his circuit, thanked everyone for coming down, and welcomed us to his show. Promised to show us earth-shattering illusions. He guaranteed to prove that the impossible was possible for your money back. Granted, I snuck in, but I was intrigued by the blatant intellect, and boy, did he make the impossible possible. Cannons fired on instinct, as if they were sentient. Trapeze artists levitated from bar to bar. Every damn act shattered at least one thing that I thought I knew about reality.
That sounds pretty awesome, though, Dave.
The circus itself traveled west and then south, making several stops in the Midwest. I followed the circus around, getting a good view of the show most nights. And then Henry even had a clown persona that he'd done occasionally. Got on really well with kids. That guy knew how to act.
Oh my god. Henry had a circus and he was Dave. What happened to the circus?
Well, it never quite reached Vegas. Unfortunate. People tended to turn up missing in towns the circus reached. Bad luck, I guess. The police called it nuts and arrested the lion tamer since the disappearances were investigated as murders. I heard that guy got put to death. Serves him right. Ruined Henry's circus filthy drunk.
Dave, I don't think this is the wrong way, but I thought the lion tamer was the culprit.
Trust me. Henry testified in court. Saw him do it. Henry was a good man and a big dreamer.
Henry was not a good man.
Even after that, he never quite let go of his dream of bringing it. He decided to put his doctorate in robotics deals and started up his own restaurant, Freddy's Family Diner. All he needed was a hand to help perform on stage, manage customers, invest a little money into his dream. I was a young man at this point and had saved a little bit of money, so I just knew Henry's dream would change my life forever. I gave him all of the money I had and told him that I'd always be there to lend a hand. He cared about me, Dee.
He did not care about you.
Gave me my own character. Let me help him write Jones for his shows.
He used you.
Gave me meaning.
He only wanted you as a cover.
He was the first person that taught me how to dream.
You trust the first pink man you saw? Dave.
What? It's okay. I know Henry did bad things. He meant well and wanted to be a good person.
He did not mean well.
Me and Sportsy want to right Henry's wrongs and fix everything. We can still have a happy ending.
Jack? Is that true? Yes, Steve. Aside from the battering Henry phrase, I mean, Dave means well. This isn't the same Dave that we knew on Earth. The flip side has a dangerous places. Dave knows this place well and goes on in the fight. He's useful.
See, I'm useful.
Usefully weird. Jack, do you really want to help save everyone that you can? Yes. There's two options there because the bad option is, of course, lying, and then you have to go help. That's if you salvage Dave Trout and actually go with whatever he says. Well, then perhaps you should return to Earth and do whatever you need to. Dave and I can strategize here. I know there's another lost soul nearby that we can help. I just need to figure out how to reach them. Sounds good, sis. Oh, before I go, turns to Dave. Dave, I have something to tell you.
What is it, oldest boy?
I found you. Or you found me, I guess.
What do you mean, sports?
Your physical body found me again. It's inside a rotting spring bodysuit. It's the fact that in the second game, as you guys remember, I literally asked, like, how would you think of a fright horror attraction? It's like if I brought inside a spring in a suit for 30 years, I'm gonna be mad. It's like a forced scene of it. It was so cool. It goes by Dave Trap now.
My God, that's incredibly concerning.
Yeah, he locked the door on me. I ran away. But we have nothing to worry about, right? You've learned your lesson about killing kids. Dave Trap can help us.
That ain't me. That's the part of my soul that can't let go. Couldn't even let go of my own dead body. Swartzy, I'm gonna keep an eye out for what my reality incarnate is up to.
He's gonna be stalking me.
Keep your guard up.
Good lord. The last thing we need is another soul to be free. Keep a close eye on things, Jack. I will. Thank you, both of you. I'll be back in a month's time. Goodbye, Dave. Goodbye, sis. Farewell, Jack. We'll see each other again soon.
Why, Swartzy? Don't leave me alone with her for more than a month, or she'll start getting ideas. Violent, depraved ideas.
Coming from a kitty strangler? That's rich.
Oh, please. If I had 1 foot long noodle limbs, I'd do something.
Goodbye, bro. Be back soon. Alright. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!